Alright, so what's up you guys, it's your boy X and we are back at it again with another Memoria Freese video. So for today I got short but exciting news. We don't have much more new stuff coming our way outside of one new event which I'll go through in a minute. Now I know a lot of people are still hoping to receive collab news, however just a fair warning, they already stated that those collabs will be coming around the winter to January. So if anyone watching this was still unsure what to expect from the collab since they did announce the whole situation so early on, expect that to come around in 2 to 3 months or something close to that. Now I just wanted to bring it out the air just to clear out any confusion someone might have about the collabs. Now with that out the way, let's actually get into the new event that will come around, which is called the New Generation Pop Stars. Now with that name you can already kind of guess what we're going for, because some of our favorite waifus will turn into idols for this tale, and if idols are your thing, you better get ready to lay down some serious iris. Now what we have here is the key art banner which features all the units into one visual, but just to make things clear, I will go through every character that will be coming along, that way you can kind of expect who's going to try and rob you from your iris. I will show you guys the art slowly as we go on, so let's get this going. First up, and arguably the most idolish character in Danmachi, we have melodious elf Lafia. Honestly, if anyone were to become an idol, I would have bet all my iris on Lafia being the one, and as you guys can see on the character art, she definitely nails it really well. Then we have Dancing Princess Ice. Now not much to say here outside of crediting Ice for always being a 10 out of 10 when it comes down to any waifu related event. You honestly can't go wrong with Ice no matter what you're trying to do. Then we have Dazzling Elf Philphys. Now personally I'm really happy to see Philphys get the attention she deserves. I love her character design, so it goes without saying I will definitely try and get my hands on this Philphys as well. Then we have two more characters you might not even recognize because they are hardly around, however this time they are here, and to start off with one of those characters, we will take a look at Twilight Cat and a Kitty Autumn, and she will bring a friend along with her because Twilight supporter Lean will also be making the cut. Now if you ask me, both look really good, but if you don't have any of these two on your CP list, it might be worth trying to get them just for CP reasons alone. But we are not done yet, because we will also see the producer coming our way, because an idol group is nothing without the producer, and who is the producer in this case? It's of course Hermes. Obviously it had to be him, he is the most fit character to play that producer role, so I'm happy to see him come along as well. And last but not least, we do not only have one Ice, no, we actually get two Ices. Backstage Princess Ice will also come our way, and this is actually my personal favorite out of the bunch. The art specifically reminds me of a new game character called Yagami, and I really like that character from the show New Game, so seeing this art definitely made her a priority unit for me. Now I hope these units will actually be useful and not just album collection prizes. I'm expecting to see more info come down the line, but for now the character art and the banner key art will have to do. And then to move on from our favorite idols, we do have a Familia Rush coming our way as I announced in my previous video. However this time I actually have details that I can share with you guys so you know how to prepare for the event. So let's start with stage 1. Stage 1 will see Fels as an enemy, and he removes magic buffs. He also buffs himself with a physical resistance of plus 20%, and as far as attacks go, he will deal out magic attacks. And then we have the mini phantasmas right beside him, and they debuff physical resist minus 20%, and they also deal out physical attack. And as far as resist go, they actually have a dark minus 10, a light plus 60, and a wind, water, fire, and thunder at plus 30%. And then at last also a physical plus 40%. Nothing too special for stage 1, so then we move over to stage 2, and here we will face off with Professor Tione. She buffs her allies SCR magic plus 15%, and she also debuffs SCR magic with minus 15%. She will also be handing out magic attacks, and she will fight along with skeletons. These skeletons will have a self physical buff at plus 20%, and they do deal out physical attacks. And as far as resist go, they have earth minus 10%, light plus 60%, and wind, water, fire, thunder at plus 30%. And just like the previous round, they finish it off with a physical plus 40%. Then for the last stage we have stage 3. Now we face off against a boss, and it actually debuffs magic and magic resist minus 20%. It buffs itself with magic and earth resist plus 20%, and it removes magic buffs with an AoE attack. And it will also deal out magic attacks, but be aware because it actually removes your magic buffs at turn 3. Now as far as the resist go, it's quite a lot compared to the others. It has earth minus 40%, dark minus 40%, light plus 60%, wind, water, fire, and thunder at plus 30%, and last but not least physical at plus 50 and magic minus 20%. And that was it as far as the Familia Rush goes. Good luck to anyone in my Familia watching this video, and good luck to those watching it all round. Then for our last big topic, we have the arena events. We have an upcoming prelim for the Familia Wargames, aka the Ultimate Wargames. Watch out, however, this will be running at the exact same time as the Familia Rush, which if you ask me is actually quite stupid considering we just came fresh out of a Familia Wargame and we're kinda exhausted from that alone, but do consider that this will affect your placements in future Familia Wargames, so good luck for those who are managing Familias right now, because it will get messy with those bad matchup systems that they currently have. Now Familia stuff aside, we do have the Ref is Record Buster coming along, nothing too crazy here and nothing that you're not used to. Then last but not least, we have the upcoming extras, which is a free weekly gacha yet again. This time it's for celebrating the Asia server's first year anniversary. Honestly, I'm surprised with how many of these free summons we actually are getting, because I have yet to pull anything from it. Hopefully this is not the case for you guys, and best of luck for those who are actually attempting to get something from those multis. We also have a new bundle which will be available every week for purchase. Now personally I might get it because I'm pretty close to MLBing some of the units, so depending on that I might actually dig in. However, as a free to play, this won't be interesting to hear at all. So that was it for today guys. Let me know who your favorite idol is out of the bunch in the comments down below. Personally for me it's Philvis and the ice that I'm really hoping to get, but I'm interested in knowing what you guys will be attempting to get with your iris. And that really was it for today guys. It was your boy LJX coming down at you with the new Memoria news. Stay happy, stay blessed, and I'm out. Peace.